After Chelsea's 2012 Champions League glory, their attack lost its bite in the Premier League. Didier Drogba, the clutch king, left a gaping hole when he departed in 2012. Fernando Torres, the £50 million man from Liverpool, flickered like a faulty bulb, managing just 20 Premier League goals from 2011 to 2014. Samuel Ertho, signed in 2013, popped in 9 league goals in the 2013-14 season, but at 33, he was more past glory than future fire for Mourinho's vision. Demba Ba, another 2013 arrival, chipped in 7 goals that season, but was more trusty sidekick than a leading man. Romelu Lukaku, nabbed in 2011 as a bright young thing, wasn't yet ready to carry the torch, despite shining on loan at West Brom and Everton. None of these strikers could deliver the 15 to 20 plus goals a season needed to chase the Premier League crown, a far cry from Drogba's 29 goal explosion in the 2009
Drogba's in here for Chelsea! Emphatic finish!
Chelsea leaned hard on Eden Hazard's flair.
It's up towards Hazard, and he's in! Chelsea are level!
And Frank Lampard's midfield magic, but they craved a true goal-scoring beast, a striker to rival the razor-sharp Sergio Aguero and Luis Suarez tearing it up elsewhere. That's where Spanish striker Diego Costa was tossed to the mix. Fresh off a 2013-14 season where he smashed 27 goals in 34 La Liga matches, powering Atletico Madrid to the Spanish title and a Champions League final, Costa was the answer to Chelsea's prayers. His 36 goals across all competitions that year proved he could deliver on the biggest stages. 25, unlike the inconsistent Torres or the fading Eto'o, Costa was a prime-time predator, blending raw power, sharp finishing and long-term potential to solve Chelsea's attacking woes. Chelsea completed the signing of the Atletico man on July 15, 2014, after meeting his £32 million buyout clause from Atletico Madrid, tying him down with a 5-year contract. His arrival addressed the club's need for a prolific, physical striker, as he quickly became a key figure in the team.
Costa's irreplaceable. He's been the best player in the Premier League this season.
Wherever's that moving, is he?
Costa! And he's done it again, Diego Costa! Stamford Bridge rising to a new hero. 6.
His goals directly addressed the shortfall against rivals like Manchester City, Liverpool, Tottenham and Manchester United, netting an impressive 59 goals in 120 Premier League games across 3 seasons. He helped bring a League Cup and 2 Premier League titles to Stamford Bridge, an honour that had eluded them for 4 years.
Costa! And he's done it again, Diego Costa!
Yet, beneath his brilliance burned a misunderstood soul, judged harshly by those who demanded every footballer bow to the altar of pristine sportsmanship.
And the referee blows Costa.
It's a straight red card.
It's a straight red card. Costa right in the referee's face. Lee, I don't know if you've got a better view of things from there.
We didn't catch it. It must have been something off the...
I mean, Costa put his face...
Brazilian by birth, he had a South American footballing background, the secret sauce behind his rough-and-tumble, boisterous style. His aggressiveness, fueled by a fiery temperament, led him to embrace an antagonistic role, ever ready to dive into a bit of on-field mischief. Yellow cards, match bans, and tiffs with refs or rivals? Oh, just part of the fun since his Brazilian playground days. When he played on the same team with his brother, Jair, the two were rarely fielded together to avoid arguments. From his early kicks, progressing through Braga, Penafiel, Celta Vigo, Albacete, Real Valladolid, Rayo Vallecano, Atletico Madrid, and all the way to Chelsea's grand stage, Diego Costa sprinkled every club with his signature scuffles. No team missed out on his playful habit for stirring up a bit of chaos. At Chelsea, Diego Costa's fiery antics collided with the Premier League's eagle-eyed spotlight, painting him as the ultimate pitch rascal. His battering ram approach, as Bleacher Report dubbed it, was not aimless mischief, but a clever ploy to rattle defenders' cages. The press crowned him the most disliked player, a title previously worn by Luis Suarez, another master of stirring the pot with his own share of disciplinary hiccups. His critics felt his frequent physical and verbal altercations, which intentionally provoked opponents, were unsportsmanlike. Yellow cards, match bans, fights. That's just Diego Costa being Diego Costa. On the pitch, Diego Costa was a manager's dream, bulldozing defences to make their lives a breeze. Off it, he was a mischievous handful, giving bosses a proper headache. Never one to hide his grumbles, Costa let his feelings fly when things went awry. During Chelsea's goalless draw with Tottenham in 2015, he threw a training bib toward Jose Mourinho, furious for not being substituted into the game. After a poor run of form, Costa was dropped to the bench, sent to warm up, but not used. In the 91st minute, realising he wouldn't play, he tossed his bib toward Mourinho in a moment of petulance. Later, he confessed it was a spur-of-the-moment blunder, insisting he wasn't aiming for his manager, but merely venting his frustration. Fast forward to January 2017, when Tianjin Quanjian waved a £30 million a year Chinese Super League deal under his nose, Costa's eyes lit up. This interest reportedly led him to express a desire to leave, causing tension with Conte, who was all about keeping the squad's title-chasing harmony intact.
Is it fitness or is it the lure of Chinese money?
Costa left at home after row. Costa Blanca, £30 million a season apparently to go to China.
What is wrong in his life, Costa? He's the top of the table.
Exactly.
He's the top goal scorer in the Premier League. What does he want?
If he wants to go to China and be bored for 18 hours a day, good luck with that one.
I mean, how much money do you want to earn?
Diego Costa's loyalty to Chelsea got a bit of a side-eye, and he was even dropped from the squad for Chelsea's 3-0 win against Leicester City on January 14th, 2017. Conte publicly cited a back injury for Costa's absence.
On Tuesday, because he felt a pain in his back.
The dispute was temporarily resolved, with Costa returning to the lineup and contributing to Chelsea's title win. However, the rift resurfaced in the off-season. Come June 2017, Conte whipped out his phone and fired off a cheeky text, telling Costa he was surplus to requirements for the 2017-18 season. Costa, never one to keep mum, spilled the tea, claiming Conte's message was a cold, hard sacking.
Mira, yo voy a ser bien sincero. Otro día me recibí una mensaje del entrenador Conte que no faço parte de sus planos, así que ahora mismo no soy jugador de Chelsea porque tengo un contrato, pero el entrenador no me quiere ahí, entonces voy a tener que salir, sí o sí.
After being told he was not wanted, Costa was instructed to train with Chelsea's reserve team rather than the first team. This meant he would be excluded from the first team dressing room and have no contact with senior players, effectively isolating him. Costa felt this was degrading, likening it to being treated like a criminal, despite his contributions to the club, including scoring 20 Premier League goals in their title-winning 2016-17 season. Costa, who was in his hometown of Lagarto, Brazil, during the off-season, refused to return to London to train with the reserves. Chelsea responded by fining him weekly, escalating tensions. His refusal stemmed from his belief that returning to train separately was pointless, since the club had made it clear they wanted to sell him. Costa, meanwhile, wanted to rejoin Atletico Madrid, but Chelsea's high transfer fee demands, reportedly £50 million, complicated negotiations. He accused the club of pricing him out of a move and refusing to let him go easily, making him feel like the Blues were playing hardball just to mess with him. For Costa, this was no giggling matter. He was genuinely miffed when he said he was being treated like a criminal. But to Antonio Conte, the striker's dramatic outburst was pure comedy gold, tickling the Italian's funny bone as he chuckled at Costa's theatrical huff.
Diego Costa has had a lot to say this week. He feels that he's been treated like a criminal. He says he must return to Atletico Madrid. He's calling on Chelsea to lower their asking price. Are you in touch with him?
It's great, it's great. It's good. I prefer to love. Yeah. I think it's yeah. Thanks for It's great, it's great. It's great. Yeah. And I'm not interested to continue this issue. And I think for me, it's the past.
Meanwhile, with Chelsea fans, they didn't lose sleep over Diego Costa's spicy, troublemaking ways. They were too busy cheering the goal-scoring wizard they'd been dreaming of at the bridge. Chelsea supporters argued it reflected his intense commitment to winning, a trait that earned him a spot among Chelsea's fabled goal-getters. Fans saw him as a throwback to Didier Drogba, the hero who delivered when it mattered. The fans overlooked his antics because he filled a critical gap, unlike predecessors like Torres or Ertho and Demba Ba. But let's ask, was Costa a touch misunderstood or just a mischievous rascal? Well, a bit of both, no doubt. Let's hear how he also sees himself.
I think it's very important to say this because most people only get to see how you are on the pitch. Whenever I have played, the teammates who know me, the people who I've met still like me because they know what kind of person I really am. Sometimes people are given a reputation because the press, the media talk as if someone has done something bad without knowing everything. Often people say that someone is bad, and whoever listens to them also think that that person is bad. It would hurt me much more if one of my teammates were to tell the press or anyone else that I am a bad person. But I am a happy person. I make mistakes like everyone else.
His teammates thought he was a lively and amusing guy.
He's the funniest person in the dressing room.
Who's the funniest?
Listen, the dressing room is full of characters. I just think Diego is the funniest just because of the way he does it and how he does it. Because at the same time he doesn't speak English, the way he tries to speak to people or to contact with them. With John Terry, Capitano. His name is Capitano. He doesn't, maybe, I don't know if he knows his name, like, you know, he doesn't know how to pronounce it, so that's it, Capitano. For the other one, it will be something else. So the way he says it, you know, he's a proper character, so he's a funny.
And why is the funniest player in the dressing room, and why?
For me?
Diego.
For me, Diego, yeah, exactly,
of
Diego.
Course.
Why, Diego, of course?
Diego look like so shy. But
he doesn't look very shy on the pitch.
No, on the pitch he's like a bad boy or something, but he's just
crazy,
he's too funny. You know? This guy, you know, he screams, we don't know why.
He screams?
He screams, we don't know why. He's like, hola, hola. We don't know why, we can't understand why, but... and
no, but he's cheeky,
Yeah.
He's just, he's gonna come next to you, just kick you with the ball, but he's so cheeky, yeah. But I like.
Hey, my friend. Good? Strong?
You're getting two?
Press the thing and stay there.
His disciplinary issues and off-pitch antics gave critics heaps to moan about, questioning his professionalism. Yet for those who chuckled and looked beyond his theatrics, he was a smashing lad, lighting up the pitch with his zest.
Oh, and Costa's there! They've equalised! Diego Costa! Goodness me, that's 5 already! In 3.5...